Right, I'm back. I'm Adam McKola. I'm live. This is the Manchester United against Leicester City preview. Manchester United's third Premier League game of the campaign. The third Premier League game of the campaign. We've started this Premier League campaign fantastically well. Two back-to-back 4-0 wins. And now United are looking very, very good. United fans are feeling confident. We're feeling like we can win the league. We've got given a decent draw in the Champions League. United fans are feeling confident again. And that does worry me a little bit because I start to feel like, oh my God, a bad result's going to come and it's all going to go back. Because there's been times where we've had, good results, and had setbacks. And I keep fearing that. And maybe it's the last couple of years that have made me keep fearing that. But overall, this Manchester United side is different. When you look at it, pace, power, goals, strength, everything. And now we've added Zlatan to the mix. Experience as well. This team has it all going forward. In midfield, we've got perfect balance. The only thing that would worry me would be an injury to Matic. But touch wood, nothing like that happens. The defence, Bailly Jones have been solid. And David De Gea is still here. So when you're looking at all these things, the Manchester United mood at this moment in time is right to be confident. But in the back of my mind, there's always that, one bad result and it's going to be a little bit of a setback and we could go on one of those horrible runs again. But something is definitely feeling different at this moment in time. And I remember in pre-season when we lost against Real Madrid in the Super Cup final and everyone got panicky. After we had a good pre-season, we were showing good signs in our pre-season, everyone started panicking and I'm sat there thinking, we've only lost against Real Madrid. We've lost against Real Madrid here. They're back-to-back European champions. And you lot are worrying, really. You're panicking about that. Really? It made no sense to me. And I had confidence going into the season. And whilst you can never take pre-season, you can't take the results and the performances for granted because it's pre-season. We've had good pre-seasons in the past and never delivered on it. So whilst all of those things are in the back of my mind, something does feel different about this team. It feels special. There's something about this. The fans, the team, the manager, the players. Everything feels right at this moment in time. And we've started the season like it as well. Wins over West Ham, wins over Swansea. 4-0 in both games. Against Swansea, probably lucky to win 4-0, but you make your own luck. And at 1-0, I felt like Swansea could have got back into the game, but then we finish it 4-0. And that's the beauty with this team. That is the beauty with this team. When we go 1-0 up and teams have to open up against us, teams have to attack a little bit more, try and get a goal. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. They are in trouble. Because when you got Martial, Lukaku, Rashford, Mickey, Mata, you've got these players, Pogba, running at teams with their creativity, with their guile, with their, everything about them. Teams are in trouble. And that's the great thing. Now, Jose made a good point when he said, I'll be interested to see how the team reacts to adversity, negativity, going behind in a game. And of course, I'll be interested to see that too. But while we keep going 1-0 up, teams are going to find it hard against us, really, really hard against us. And that's a great thing about Manchester United at this moment in time. I still cannot believe, we started this stream and I was yapping on for about bloody 5 minutes without any sound. I cannot believe that. But anyway, we're going to keep plugging away. Now, Manchester United against Leicester, our third game, 2 wins, 4-0. We beat them 4-1 last season, so we scored 4 against them last season. Some would say that's a good omen. And obviously, Leicester City have looked good this season so far. They've scored 5 goals in their 2 games. They lost that opening game against Arsenal, which they should have won. But they lost that game against Arsenal, but they looked threatening. Jamie Vardy looks on it. Riyadh Mahrez may move, but he has got his head down and keeps playing. And you're looking around and you're thinking, Leicester can cause us problems, particularly on the break. So this game isn't easy. But one thing about West Ham Swansea, people were saying, you've won against West Ham and Swansea. We found it hard to win those games last season. We found it really hard to win those games last season. So the confidence that we can gain from winning that game against West Ham, because when you look at last season, there were many times when we were 1-1, didn't get the result, dropped points, missed chances. And then in the next game, you could tell the players still had that in the back of their minds. It would go 1-1 again. We'd start to worry. It was like the time when we kept drawing 0-0 at half-time at Old Trafford and we couldn't score in the first half for about 13 games. Like, it affects players' mentality, but it can work in the opposite way as well. When teams are coming up against us and they're seeing this big, strong, powerful, skillful side full of goals, and United are coming out and thinking, we bashed teams 4-0 last week, 4-0 the week before. That confidence can rub off on each other. Pogba, Lukaku, Mickey, all these guys are confident at this moment in time. And it's really great to see. And it's really exciting for Manchester United fans. I think it's one of the most exciting times. Probably the most excited I've been since we signed Robin Van Persie. And I know we've had some false dawns. Summer we got Falcao, Di Maria, etc. But yeah, this feels special at this moment in time. And long may it continue. Anyway, I am going to dive into your comments very, very soon. We've got over 220 people watching. Thank you very much for watching. We've just lost a few subscribers at the moment, which is unfortunate. But make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you're liking the video as well. Can we get the video to 100, 200 likes? So get hitting that like button. Get subscribing if you're not subscribed to Adam McKola TV as well. MU Blaze, I will give you my prediction for the match a little bit later on today. But we have got quite a lot to talk about today. Anthony Martial has come off the bench and been fantastic for Manchester United. Should he start? We've obviously also had Juan Mata has been starting in the midfield. Should we bring Ander Herrera back in? How are you guys feeling about these situations? So we're going to talk about those two things. We're going to talk about Leicester City and the threat that they pose against Manchester United. We've got loads to discuss today. So get hitting that like button. Get subscribing to Adam McKola TV. Get sharing the video as well. Tell your friends to join in. Get everyone to join in. Wally of the week, Adam McKola says, Utkarsh, you know what? It could be me. Bradley Smith, thank you for getting involved, mate. Joseph says, are we going to see Herrera? And we will talk about that soon. Is our business done for the transfer window? Says, has. Yes, it is. I think so. Clinton says he's editing a video while watching Adam McKola TV. Clinton, nice one, mate. What video are you editing, by the way? We should go for Julian. Draxlat says green eyes. MU Blaze says Martial also plays well after a sub. But it was an interesting point that Jose Mourinho made, and he got criticised for it. And I think he was right when he said, if Martial came on, if Rashford came on for Martial, you would see a similar thing because defenders are tired. So Rashford running at them is going to cause problems. A fresh Martial is going to cause problems. Ashley Bird says Martial has got to start, hasn't he? Motion says, what's the latest? We're talking Man United Leicester. This is what we're talking about here today. Also, what I got to tell you guys as well is, yeah, I'm doing new content tomorrow for you. We're adding more content. You've had Wally of the week. You've had the Weird Wide Web. You've had a cheeky chat. There's one more of them coming very soon. You've had the Premier League preview, Premier League review. You've had so many new content. You've had 5 reasons why Zlatan is going to be a success at Manchester United. And I'm going to continue with that theme, doing videos like five things we learned after this game. So we'll do those kind of things. We'll do 5 reasons why. We'll do 10 top 10s, all that bollocks. So that will keep coming. I'm going to do a vlog at tomorrow's game, which will be up on the channel as well. Now, I'm not going to film myself during the game. I don't like to do that. So I will probably say something to camera at half time, maybe obviously at the end of the game, before the game. But it'll generally just be about the whole match day. So I'll bring you a vlog as well. Let me know what you're thinking about that. Elliot, thank you for the comment. Get subscribing, get liking, get commenting, and get sharing. We've got close to 270 people in at the moment. I'm sure some of you aren't subscribed, so get subscribing right about now. Mad work rates is saying, thank you, mate. I am upping the levels here, trying to get this place as active as full-time Devils. Of course, I'm going to continue doing both, but I've got to have my own channel, don't I? I'm going to take this YouTube thing a little bit serious. I may as well have my own channel, and I may as well have it popping. And while I've got you guys that want to get involved and want to do things, I'm going to make content for you guys, so it's all about you, and that's why I'm getting these live videos. They're still going. Get your dog to subscribe, says Elliot. Flinzer says, I think Matic will score tomorrow. Will he get his first goal for the club? He's not a man that's known for scoring goals, but could he get his first goal for the club? Are you showing celebrations in the vlog after a United goal? Yeah, I'll film like the Stretford end like I usually do. But of course, yeah. What do you use to edit your videos? I've started doing my live streaming on OBS, and I use Premiere Pro to do my editing. Do you think we will make more signings? I don't think so. Am I going to do FIFA 18 content? I am indeed. I've also been speaking to the guys at Pro Evolution Soccer as well, and I'm likely to do a Pro Evo video as well for you Pro Evo heads. So we've got a little bit of everything coming for you guys. Keep it locked, yeah. Hey Daru, thanks for joining in again. Herrera and Lindelof should play tomorrow. I don't think Lindelof will play. Elliot says, I'm your favourite. There's lots of YouTubers, so that's nice. Thank you, mate. What do you think Herrera will start? Let's talk about Ander Herrera. So we've obviously looked at the midfield, and we've played Matic, Pogba, and Mata in a midfield three more recently. And playing that has been interesting. United have obviously played with a more attacking sense from that formation. We're playing with the likes of Mata, Pogba, with Matic just behind them. And the interesting thing has been that Matic hasn't been completely defensive. He's got forward as well. He likes to get forward. He likes to stretch his legs, and he's managed to do that. And it's good to see that. Of course, in some games, he'll have to be more defensively sound. And I think in the bigger games against the better sides, we'll have to play a more compact midfield three, and we can bring Herrera in, who's a little bit more muscle than Mata, a little bit more in the tackle than Mata. But when we're playing teams like West Ham at home, being able to open up a little bit more, I think will be great for us, having Mata there. But in terms of against Leicester, a team that's great on the counter-attack, I think Herrera will be vital there. Yes, you're going to have Nemanja Matic cleaning up, sweeping up behind the midfield and in front of the defence, but also having Herrera there with his energy to get back, with his work rate to get back. If they hit us on the break, if they let go Okazaki, Mahrez, Vardy, if those guys get, running at the defence, someone like Herrera is good to have there. So I think Herrera will play tomorrow. I think he should play tomorrow. But I think we're going to see a different Man United this season. I don't think Herrera will probably start as many of the lesser games. Like we saw against Sampdoria, Matic, Pogba, Andreas Pereira, who's a bit more attacking minded. And then we saw Matic, Pogba and Mata. So it's given us that ability to be more attacking through the midfield while still playing a 4-3-3, which can then move into a 4-2-3-1. Because if Pogba drops alongside Matic, Mata goes in there, you're then a little bit more defensively compact. So it's that fluidity that it gives us. Mkhitaryan can drift in, Mata can drift out wide. So it gives us a lot of options at the moment. A lot of options. Tomorrow will be challenged defensively, says Mr. Z. Vardy will be in Bailly's pocket. I love that challenge that Bailly put on Vardy at the King Power Stadium. Martial better start, says Mr. C. We'll talk about that very soon as well. Got over 300 people watching at this moment in time. Get hitting that like button. Get hitting that subscribe button. Get commenting as well. Can we hit 39,700 subscribers while we are on here? Get it on. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be giving you my predicted team a little bit later, which will pop up on the screen as well. So make sure you keep it locked for that. And of course, we'll be going through all your predictions, and I'll be coming to you for your predictions very, very soon. Mahrez is heating up. We need to put him out. We will be unchanged, in my opinion, says Darren. So he expects the same team. 3-5-2, both Rashi and Martial starts, as Vijay, who's thinking we'll go with something completely different. Jesse Hitman says DT is a fool. He's 45, reacted to dish track. Is he 45? Fuck you know. Love our strength in depth, says Afzo. Red Rum, says Ronan, which is murder backwards, kind of. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Editing formidable fantasy video. Cool stuff. I'll check out your channel later if that's where it's going to be at. Smash the like button, says Sykes. We've got 137 likes. Can we get to 300 before the end of the stream? We will demolish Small Club Leicester, says Roy Keane 91. Loving your name, mate. I love Roy Keane, I do. And that Main man Adam, no FTD says dreams. Still probably be FTD, but thank you for the support. Anyway, thoughts on tomorrow's fight? Well, Phil, what I'm going to ask you guys is, do you want me to do a video on Mayweather and McGregor tomorrow? Like a live video during the fight, after the fight? Do you guys want me to do something like that? Let me know. And I can do that if you want. 3-0 United says Elliot. 4-0 win again, please, says Football. And of course, we hit them for 4 last season, so that is very, very possible. Albrighton and Okazaki are good, says Abdullah. Charlie Williams says Mickey T to score. DJ Pure UK says he predicted 2-0. What do I think? I'll give you my prediction towards the end of this stream. The Foxes are about to be slayed, says Darren Sweetman. When am I going to the kickoff, says Neil. I get asked this an awful lot. I genuinely don't have a clue. At this moment in time, I'm not. Ronan Murphy says yes. Yes, Ronan. How you doing, mate? Welcome back. I remember a lot of your guys' names, you know, and I do appreciate all of your support. Whether I've got 40,000, 4,000 subscribers, use like that, keep plugging away and keep commenting and keep watching my videos. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate the interaction and everything that goes down here on Adam McKola TV. Now we are talking Anthony Martial. So Anthony Martial, his last 2 games as a substitute, he's played 26 minutes. He's got 2 goals and an assist. That's a goal and an assist every 8.5 minutes. That's a fucking great record, isn't it? Obviously, because he's only played in 2 matches. But does he deserve to start? We thought he deserved to start after West Ham. He didn't start against Swansea. He came on against Swansea, done the same thing. Is he going to start against Leicester? Now, I think he will start against Leicester simply because I think he will continue to rotate Martial and Rashford throughout the season. I think we will see Martial and Rashford rotated. I think we will see Lukaku and then eventually Zlatan rotated. And I think then Mkhitaryan and Lingard will hold down that right-hand side. That is how I see the team mainly looking throughout the season. So maybe 1 week we could play in the Carling Cup. If we're in it still in January, we could play Zlatan up top with Rashford and with Lingard. And then next game in the Premier League, we could play Martial, Lukaku, Mickey. You know what I mean? We've got so much options there. It's beautiful. But Martial, does he deserve to start? Distinct plays says Martial is brilliant. Lukaku hat-tricks says strategy.com. Fellaini starts tomorrow says Tesso. What would FTDs be with that? Thank you, mate. 25 minutes, 2 goals from Tony Marshall says Timbo. Do I have Snapchat, says Elliot. I do have Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. It's all Adam McKola, one word, same as the YouTube link, so get on that. Can't wait for Arsenal Fan TV and chill when Arsenal get beaten by Liverpool, says Mr. Z. Old Trick Jude says Adam should do Skype chat with subscribers. When I know how to do that, I will hook it up for you guys. 2 starts each. I meant to say, what would you think about that? Oh, mate, I didn't see the first one, so can you comment that again, please? Kumar's still in the house as well. Troops is funny, says Jesse. DT is just... I like Troops, to be fair. He's a sound guy. I got his number and that. And I'll probably do a video with him and play Arsenal because I do like the guy. Looking forward to seeing Rashford coming off the bench too, says Craig Vincent. So do you guys think Martial and Rashford will be switched tomorrow? I think it's time to give you guys my team. So just 1 second now. We will get it up for you. Here we are. That's my team, guys. That is my team. That's where I think we'll be playing with that team. And yeah, can you see it? David De Gea, Bailly, Jones in the centre-half position. Valencia, Blind at right back and left back. So we're not changing the back 5 if I have my way. Then I'm going with Matic, Herrera, Pogba, Mickey, Martial and Lukaku. So I'm only changing 2 players. That's Herrera in for Mata and Martial in for Rashford. That's not because I feel Rashford or Mata haven't done their job or they haven't performed. I think that's just a luxury that Manchester United have. Being able to chop and change things. Being able to bring different players in and out of the team. And I think it's only right Martial gets a start. It's only right he gets a start. I think Marcus Rashford's team's performances against Swansea and West Ham, whilst he missed 1 or 2 chances, which was unfortunate, I think he was It was fantastic in his play, committing defenders, running at defenders, creating goals. He's created 2 or 3 goals through his hard work and through his running and through his clever play. So Marcus Rashford has played well. Yes, he's missed chances that you would hope he would take, but he'll learn from that. He will learn from that. And I think Marcus Rashford coming off the bench, maybe when we're 2-0 up, he'll do the same thing that Martial's done, grab a goal or two. And if that's the case, then, you know, it shows how much depth we've got, how much quality we've got, and how much we can keep changing things up there, because I'm so excited by this team, but I'm so excited by our options as well. And if you look at that team, some would argue Mata should start, Lingard could start, Rashford could start, Darmian could start, Lindelof, Smalling, Carrick. So there's so many players that could start in there and give us something different. We've got so many great options. The only concern for me would be if Nemanja Matic got a injury or anything like that. If he got injured there and we had to bring Carrick back, or we couldn't play anyone in that position, that would really worry me, because I think he's been absolutely fantastic for Manchester United, and long may it continue. This thing says De Gea, Smalling, Jones, Blind, Valencia, Matic, Herrera, Pogba, Martial, Lukaku, Mata, Mickey. You got 12 players, mate. We're definitely winning if we got 12 players, by the way. Oh, Adam McKola says, Jess, love you, mate. Manraj Bahia, how you doing? Mata has Mr. Consistent, says Abdullah. Travis says, did you see DT's comments on House? No, them two are always at it. It bores me, to be honest. Ain't got time for that stupidness. Adam, is our team the best all-rounded squad in the Prem, says Josh. Let's wait until the window closes. Man City could improve their squad. Chelsea could improve their squad. I think Chelsea's bench at opening day of the season was abysmal, and they haven't replaced Diego Costa enough for me yet. So, yes, there's an argument for United, but let's wait until the end of the window before we start getting excited about that one. So, yeah, that's my team, guys. David De Gea, Valencia, Bailey, Jones, Blind, Matic, Herrera, Pogba, Mickey, Martial, and Lukaku. We're on 39,686 subscribers at this moment in time. So we're just pretty much standing still. Every single time we get forward, we go backwards again. So I'm probably going to take this count off, as it seems to cause more problems than it causes goodness. Because there's a lot of wankers out there by the looks of things. But anyway, it's 11 players. It says Afzal, that wasn't. I counted 12 for his one. Famdam family, thank you very much. Lukaku actually didn't watch anime. I look like Zayn? No, I do not. Wouldn't mind looking like him. He's a handsome lad, but no, I do not. Check Snapchat, says Lennart. So I don't want to check Snapchat. Ibra said this year is Mickey's. Yeah, Mkhitaryan's a fucking done, isn't he? And I enjoyed what Jose Mourinho had to say about him today when he was talking about him. He was saying that Mkhitaryan knows Jose and Jose knows Mickey more. And I like that compromise. I know him more and he knows me more. I may have made a few mistakes with him, is what he kind of hinted at, but ultimately it's for the best. And he thinks he'll see better of Mickey. He spoke positively about Martial as well. But you know what? When he speaks about Martial, it's always reluctantly. And I like that. It's always reluctantly with Rashford too. Now some will criticise and say he's getting on his back, but he's not. And I think when you look at it, it's just, yeah, I think he's keeping them on their toes. He wants them not to get complacent. He wants them to keep working. I believe behind closed doors, he'll be getting their arms around them and congratulating them and saying how well they've played. And I think that's right if he does that. But I think what he's saying in the press is right. You need to keep their feet on the ground. You look at some of this money being spent on players. Dembele, over 100 mil. People talking about Coutinho, over 100 mil. Mbappe, over 100 mil. We've got Lukaku for 75 mil. We've got Pogba for 89 million. We've got Martial for 50 odd million. We've got Mkhitaryan for around 30 odd million. When you look at that value we have got in the market and you look at what we have got, because I don't give two fucks what anyone says. I don't care what you've got to say. Martial's better or as good as all the players that I just mentioned. Coutinho, Martial, Mbappe, Dembele, Martial, all these guys, Mickey, Lukaku, Rashford, they can all hold their own amongst these players. And yet, they're at our club. We should be excited by this team, man. We should be really, really excited by this team. Seriously. Flynn's at 89 said, don't forget to confirm your fantasy team. Mate, I have confirmed my fantasy team, and I did a Premier League preview earlier as well, which you can check out on the channel as soon as we are finished here. Who are you guys worried about from Leicester? Riyadh Mahrez, Vardy, Okazaki, somebody else? Who are you worried about at? Palacios' good point. J.A. says, do you reckon Martial is only good because he's got pressure on him? Do you reckon will be as good as if he gets comfortable? I was speaking about this with Marks the other day. Not about the pressure thing, about Martial. Like, I feel like last season Martial was mistreated by Mourinho. I don't think he was fair with him at all. And I think people were saying, oh, Martial reacted well to him. I think you would have seen good performances from Martial regardless of the way, like, you know, not playing him and then playing him. That he wasn't performing because he weren't playing. He was performing because he's that good. And it really, like, I felt the treatment of him wasn't great. But I feel like Martial wants to be successful at Manchester United. I think Martial looks around the dressing room. You look at the way he celebrates with Pogba, Lukaku, you know, the way he is with all his teammates. And you look at that and you think, this team has a team that people will want to play for. People will look at that and be like, I want to play with Pogba. I want to play with Martial. I want to play with Rashford, Mickey. I want to play with Matic. Like, this is how it is. And that is a great thing. We haven't had that in a while. It's the feel-good factor really is back at Manchester United. It's really good to be back. So, yeah, I'm delighted by that. Guys, get hitting the like button. Can we hit 200 likes by the end of this video? I'm giving up on the 39,700 subscribers today. Forget that shit. It's gone up and down too much for my liking. But the subscriber count will not be back. Today was the first and last day for that. Just say that Sky Sports presented some cock into the club. I seen that, Abdullah. I seen that. Post-fight review. All right, cool. I'll do a live reaction to the McGregor and Mayweather fight. So if you're up for that fight, as soon as the fight finishes, hop onto YouTube and I'll be live for that. Margs, man. I remember that bar. Yeah. Oi, Margs is hard, you know. You know what's crazy? Yeah, I listened to Margs when I was in college and that. And like, I met Margs we did a Phil Fellas football tournament. We were all on the Man United team. And like, he didn't realise I was a fan of his. So like, I was gassed to see him. And the guy's super sound. And he's doing music again now. So go and check out his new music. He's got a great video up on Link Up TV at the moment. Like and subscribe. Subscribe, says Fahad. Damn straight B. Guys as well, hard work, dedication. 3 videos in one day. Cheers, Adam, says WWE fan. The reason it was supposed to be 2 today. It was supposed to be 5 reasons why Zlatan is a great signing, and it was supposed to be the United Leicester preview. That was supposed to be today. But then what happened yesterday was I got back in from the United Road podcast, and I thought I cannot not do a video about the Champions League draw. So I did a video about the Champions League draw, and then by the time I finished that, I thought, oh, I'm fucked. I can't be asked to do the Premier League one. So then today, I had to do the Zlatan video, Premier League video, and the Manchester United vs Leicester City preview, and we've managed to get them all knocked out. And then you know what I've got coming for you this weekend, guys? I've got shitloads coming for you this weekend. So you're really going to love this. And I want you to bang the like button if you're excited for all this shit. We're going to have live reaction to Manchester United against Leicester from outside Old Trafford. I'm going to have the Aftermath live. No, wait. So, Saturday, we're going to have live reaction to Man United against Leicester. We're going to have live reaction to Mayweather against McGregor. We're going to have the Aftermath live on Sunday, yeah? We're going to also have the uploaded Manchester United vlog on Sunday. Manchester United against Leicester City. Then on Monday, we're going to have the Premier League reaction video, so the Premier League review. We're going to have, what else? What else will I do on Monday? 5 things we learned from the Man United against Leicester game. Then on Tuesday, we're going to have Wally of the Week, which might be me for my error earlier. And we're also going to have on Tuesday, we're going to do, actually I'll save that for Thursday because I haven't got a video for, actually, I'm not sure. I'm doing a video called the Manchester United Squad Report. So I'm going to go through goalkeeper, defence, midfield, forwards, and look at the squad as a whole and give it like a school report rating, A, B, C, whatever. So we're going to do that as well. So make sure you're banging the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're getting on board with Adam McKola TV. It's going to be an exciting year on this channel. It's going to be an exciting year in general. As Manchester United fans, which a lot of you guys are on this channel, I think it's going to be a good season for us. And I think on this channel, it's going to be a good season for us as well. I've got interviews lined up with Raza Hamza, the professional boxer, with JK, the MC. For you that don't know who JK is, you need to check him out. I've got other interviews lined up. Bossman Birdie wants to do one. We've got interviews lined up everywhere, and I'll take your suggestions as well. Obviously, don't be asking for YouTubers because YouTubers are headache. YouTubers are divas. I can't be dealing with no YouTubers. So just ask me for people that you think will reach out. Margs has said he'll do one as well. So I'm going to be reaching out to people that, you know, will actually want to tell their story, want to tell us something, want to tell us about their story and how, you know, a lot of people come from different backgrounds. So maybe we can get different stories on how people have got to where they want to be. Because I know some of you guys at home, quite young, some of you. So you may be wondering about, oh, I want to do that for a living, or I want to do this for a living, or I want to do that. So you can learn about different things. So we can find about all these things. We're going to do loads of interviews, loads of content, loads of football stuff, and we're going to keep it coming here on Adam McKola TV. Also, FIFA 18 content when that's out, Pro Evo content when that's out. We're going to, well, Pro Evo content before it's out, because the guys at Pro Evo said they're giving me early access to that bitch. So we're going to get that done. So much shit coming, man. It's exciting times. But just to wrap up for you, this is my team for Manchester United against Leicester City. David De Gea, Valencia, Bailey, Jones, Blind, Matic, Pogba, Herrera, Mkhitaryan, Martial, and Romelu Lukaku. Now I want to get your predictions in the comments below. Give me your predictions right about now. Go on, hit me with them. Man like moments is read the comments. I'm reading the comments. Noah, I want predictions. I want score predictions. Come on, give me them. YouTube reviews Morgs. I've not seen that. I'll check it out. Clinton, love you, mate. Darren Sweetman, love you, mate. Someone said Bun CBB, NMSM, we got MRLZ. That works. 5-1 says Kamal rather. Sorry about that. JA says 2-0 or 5-0. Dream says 3-0. Zed says 3-0. Roy Keane 91 says 3-0. Anant says 3-1. Fitness says 2-1. Fadam family. Wait. Comments are going mad. Red Pepper says 6-0. Robbie Gorman says 2-0. Ronan Murphy says 3-1. Darshan says 2-0. 50-0 says you, Sam. Yes, mate. Famdam family says 3-1. James Max says 3-0, 2-0. Lots of confidence up in this bitch. I am absolutely loving it, guys. Manchester United are back, aren't they? And we need to continue it. Otherwise, I'm going to look like an absolute idiot. Ali says 4-1. Dave says 4-1. Joel says 3-0. Ulrich says 4-0. Timbo says 3-1. Mark says 3-1. Lots of 3-1s. I'm going to go for Manchester United 3. Leicester 0. 3 out of 3 wins for Manchester United. I'm going to go with Martial, Lukaku, and Rashford scoring his first goal of the season. That is how I think it's going down at Old Trafford tomorrow. Now remember, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share because Adam McKola TV, youtube.com/Adam McKola, will be live from outside Old Trafford as soon as I've finished fan cams. So make sure you keep it locked for that. Make sure you're liking, commenting, and sharing. And for now, guys, I have been Adam McKola. I'm out of here.